runner.
He's a 9-second runner. And I think that what he needs to do is, which is, it's a good problem, weigh your options. See what it looks like if you did go pro. Like, what would the numbers look like? Put the feelers out there and see what the numbers look like if he went pro. I mean, he still can get that kind of deal, that Candace Hill kind of guy. Maybe not 10 years, you know what I'm saying, contract, but something to where if you already showing signs of, eliteness, there's going to be a company out there that's going to step up to the plate and say, we'll invest in you because we know that your progression is right there and you're not that far from a 9.8. A 9.8 gonna shake something. We know that. Now, if it
Shoot,
goes to college, my only fear about college is each big dog institute, Florida, um, Texas Tech, anywhere you have these rollers, they're out there running sub tens. They're out there running 9.8s if it's good, if it's a good season. So now you're just in the mix of a lot of athletes who are trying to get to the level that you already at. There's a lot of guys who didn't make it to the Olympics or Olympic trial, should I say, and they hungry for next year. So they ready to run the sub tens. They ready to go out there. So now you're fighting against guys again. So I think, to be honest, man, in my opinion, I feel like the pro route will be more beneficial for him. Cause
I,
now he
I
gets the bag, he gets security, he gets more stability, and now he can kind of just decompress and figure out how he can be able to elevate himself without the pressure of feeling like I'm going to have to compete against people who are my peers and they're going to beat me on the collegiate level, and it's going to
I
water down my stock.
I definitely agree. This is why I agree. I rank the U.S. Olympic trials harder than NCAA's. Um, One thing that he's conquered already is it's always easier to run fast when you know you can beat everybody in the field. We both agree to that. He didn't know if he could beat a lot of these guys who were at his level or better. He stood up to the plate and he made it to the Olympic trials final, in which he's beaten a lot of the collegiates already. If we insert him into the college program, he scores for you. He scores. He's in the top two easily. I don't see him getting beat that much. So whatever institution he goes to, he's the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not the up and coming guy. He is the guy. You know what I mean? So in my head, like I see exactly what you're saying. Now he had on the Puma spikes. If you were Puma, what do? Do you throw a bag at him and be like, "Hey, look, 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 look. We ain't got nobody that as young as you on our squad. This is what we want to do for you."
I say, Puma needs to step up to the plate because in the day, this kid ran in your shoes, and he's clearly has ran sub 10 pretty much his whole season. He's going to be confident. He's going to be comfortable in your spikes. That's his go-to right now. He's not going to change spikes and say, I'm going to try these one on. He's going to stick to what made him great, what made him get to that level. And if I was Puma, I would say, all right, cool. Let's sign you for a good deal. And then now Puma's breaking into the American market. Not saying that Puma's looking to break in the American market, but now you can plant a seed in the American market. Now, if this kid grows up to what we think he can be, he can be one of the next elite sprinters who signed a deal with Puma, and now Puma is back on top of the podium or somewhere on the podium potentially, and you have a Puma guy who is an American as well. Now, love it the fact that Puma is targeting the Caribbean athletes and everything like that, and other athletes around the world, but to be in the mix of finding who's the fastest man in the world again, yet again, and the next generation, you're planting the seed. It's only a matter of time. That's an investment, a true investment on the part of Puma Company. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, you're right. They've invested in the women's side, in Jenna Prandini and Abby Steiner. They're
Mm-hmm.
Puma athletes. So, but they don't have any young males on that Puma side that are American. So I highly agree with you. Puma, if you sign that man, we need the 10%. we go, we gonna be keep collecting our 10% from everywhere.